It's 9 a.m. from Fox 35. This is Good Day Orlando.
All right, it's something that a lot of ladies and men consider at some point in their life. They want to maybe look like someone famous, or there's a little something they want to fix about themselves. Well, people are taking the term fan to a whole new level. More plastic surgeons reporting that the latest trend isn't just a new nose or a flatter stomach. More people are asking for procedures to try to look like their favorite celebrity. And joining us this morning is Dr. Armando Soto. He's a board-certified plastic surgeon of aesthetic enhancements. He's here in our studios this morning. Great to see you as always. Thanks for coming in, Doc. All right, so who are the most common celebrities that people will tell you they want to look like?
Gosh, it would depend a lot on the body part we're talking about. So let's go ahead and play the game. You give me a body part.
Okay, let's noses.
You know, I think Megan Fox's nose gets asked for a lot, at least in my practice. People, the funny thing is I'm pretty sure Megan's had a rhinoplasty herself. So, but I think whoever did it did a great job, and we definitely get a lot of compliments on that. Jennifer Aniston's nose, I think, was very well done. People want to look like that, too.
Do you get a lot of requests for, like, cheek or chin implants?
You know, I don't, in my practice, do a lot of that kind of thing, but often that is a component of rhinoplasty surgery. Often rhinoplasty and chin implantation or chin augmentation go hand in hand, yeah.
Because it's all about trying to get the face to look symmetric, is it not?
And balanced, right. You want to have facial harmony. So between the forehead, the nose, the chin, the lower part of the face, you definitely want to have harmony.
When somebody comes in and they say to you, Dr. Soto, I want to look like Jennifer Aniston or whoever their celebrity of choice is, right. What are the first things that go through your mind?
You know, the first thing I think that I would want to know is why, and is this a healthy motivation? You know, is it just them saying, I admire that person's appearance and I would like to have that kind of balance and aesthetic appeal in my own body? Or is it really them wanting to change their identity or change their appearance because they think it's going to give them some unrealistic reward, in which case it wouldn't be healthy?
So how do you work that with your patients? Do you have them sort of fill out a survey, or how do you judge? How do you judge?
It's really all about the relationship, and that's why it's so important to choose your surgeon carefully, because you want to have a good relationship with between the patient and the surgeon. You want to get to know each other, you want to be friendly, and you want to feel good about what you're doing, why you're doing, and how it's going to be done.
What are some things that you always tell patients? These are all the things you have to consider before you have something done.
Well, there's so much to talk about depending on the body part and the procedure being discussed, but generally speaking, you want to make sure that the procedure and the magnitude of the procedure fit the magnitude problem. If it's a small problem, you want to have a small solution with small risk and small expense.
Why do you think there's such a push right now to look more like a celebrity? I mean, we know the extreme cases. I think there's the woman who's trying to look like an actual Barbie doll, and we've all seen those pictures, and those are very extreme. But why do you think there's such a push to look like celebrities these days?
You know, I think it's just generally more accessible to people. I think people are realizing that cosmetic surgery isn't necessarily out of their reach financially, and I think people think that there's less stigma attached to it in general. So I think generally it's just more accessible to people, and they're thinking about it more.
All right, well, it really is fascinating. How can people at home find out more about you, Doc?
My website is www.drarmandosoto.com, and they can find everything they need there.
All right, great. Always a pleasure. Thanks for coming in and talking to us this morning. We appreciate your time.